Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Miss Cowart's Journey, and today you are watching a video on how to stop breakage in its track. Alright, so if you stay for the video, you are wanting to know how to stop breakage in its track. Now I'm going to let you know, at the end of the day, everybody experiences breakage, whether it's minimum or just a whole lot of breakage. We all experience breakage, whether you are trying to put your hair in a particular style that, let's just say, may not be the best style, or if you are also trying to wash or deep condition or brush or comb your hair. Like, these are different things that could cause breakage. So we're just going to go over a few of the things that I see and have even done myself, and you all let me know what category you fall in. Alright, so first one I will say, protective styles. There are many protective styles that people think, oh, I'm protecting my hair, let me put my hair in a ponytail, leave it for months, and then you have breakage in the back. Manipulation on the hair. If you have the constant tension on the hair in one particular area, then you're going to experience breakage at some point of time. You want to make sure, if you're going to put your hair in a ponytail, that you're using like a satin tie, or on top of that you want to make sure that you're even moving, like rotating that ponytail up, down, all around, because if you're leaving it there, then that tension is going to constantly until the hair breaks. It's going to do that. So I say try styles like twist outs or braid outs, or the goddess twist. That's usually what I do. Or sometimes you can even do braids, but again, you want to be careful on that too, because it can cause tension on one's edges. So if you feel your hair being pulled, that's my standard. If my hair is being pulled, that can cause breakage. So any style that I'm doing, I'm trying to eliminate tension. So when I do my goddess twist, for instance, twist, and I'm making it as loose as possible, and then I'll pin my hair, one here, one there. Now my hair's gotten to the point that it's really long, where now I have to actually bend it. And what I say that because I have to still be careful about my ends, and then also making sure that I'm not having any tugging in a certain area where the bobby pin lays. So I just say find, again, a protective style that works for you. The best method to go by is if there's tension, then there could be cause for breakage. Now let's jump into shampooing and conditioning. When you're shampooing your hair, you want to make sure that you're shampooing your hair correctly. You want to use the palms of the hand, like the tips, I guess that's what you would say, of the hand, instead of your nails. A lot of times people think that, oh, I haven't washed my hair in a while, or oh, my hair is itching, and they go and they scratch your scalp. Not only are you can cause damage to your scalp, but then you can also cause breakage right at the follicle. You can cause breakage wherever you're putting all of that scratching that you're doing. Sometimes I even see people with nails on. I have long nails, so I would not do it. I may scratch a little bit, but I would dare not go and cause, like, I understand that, so I just try to be mindful of not doing it. So whenever you're washing, wash like you're massaging your scalp. That's exactly how you should be washing your hair, like you should be massaging the scalp. When you're doing that, also the massaging, it helps the circulation on the scalp, which helps the growth of one's hair. Now conditioning, you want to make sure that you have a balance of protein and moisturizer. So I say that to say that you can condition your hair too much, to the point that you're not putting protein back into the hair, which then can cause breakage, because the hair has to have a balance of protein and moisture. When you have too much of one or have too less of one, then the hair can be too brittle when you have too much protein, or too soft when you have too much moisture. When it's too soft, your hair will just flex like this, like a rubber band, until it pops. And when it's too brittle, you'll understand when it's brittle, it's very, very dry, and it just basically just breaks off. So again, make sure that you have a balance of moisturizer and protein in your hair. You can find a lot of chemicals, products that have, they'll talk about pH balance. So look for things like that to have a pH balance that keeps the hair where you don't have to worry about, oh, do I have too much protein this month, or oh, do I have too much moisturizer this month. But again, if you're like me and you're on a journey, you'll be able to recognize what your hair feels like and what it needs. So I want to go back to protective styling. When you have a protective style like braids or locks, or what other things that people tend to do, whatever protective style that you have, whatever style that you have, make sure that you're being very careful when you take down your hair, because a lot of times people will go and they'll just rip things out of their hair, and it's ripping the ends of the hair off. This is the oldest part of your hair, so this requires a lot more TLC than the rest of the hair that's coming out of the scalp. So just remember that when you're doing a takedown, put as much, if you don't have the time to take your hair down or even put a hairstyle in, don't do it. Wait till you have the time to do that, because you will cause more damage than you would have caused good. A lot of times people will take their hair down and they'll be so happy, they'll be taking it down, they'll be so happy because they're wanting to see what their growth is like. But again, you have to be mindful on how you're taking it down. When I have like my cornrows that I had in, I made sure that I got my oil and I just kind of just went with the pattern of the braid, and I made sure that I cut way beyond my hair, because I think a lot of times people think, oh, you know, when my hair is here, and then they'll cut off all their growth. So just be mindful of your takedown process. Brushing and combing. So when you are brushing and combing your hair, Lord, people. Now I know that I have relaxed hair, and my hair is flat iron, so it doesn't have a lot of body in it. It's very limp when I do not put certain products in to help it have that bounce or that flowiness. So I say that to say that there are sometimes I see people who want to tease their hair or even comb their hair when it's very thick like mine with these fine tooth combs. Baby girl, no. If your hair is on the thick side, you want to use a wide tooth comb. If your hair is on the thinner side, then I say, okay, well, you know, you could try it and see how that works for you, but you got to be mindful of how you're brushing your hair. I see people who will be using like these certain brushes, you know, basically just raking the hair out. Like if you see all your hair on the floor, girl, know that, you know, you causing damage, you causing breakage. And breakage, let me just say what it is, because I don't even think I even said it. Breakage is when you see like little small pieces of hair. If it doesn't have the little white bulb at the tip of it, where it should have come out of the scalp, then that's breakage. If you see a long strand of hair or hair that has a bulb on it, then that means that was just ready to be shedded. But breakage, you'll usually see there'll be little different size shapes, different size hair, lengths of hair, and then that will let you know that's breakage. So do not use these brushes that are raking out your hair. Do not use these combs that are doing that. And like I said, use and do what works for you. I cannot do that because of the thickness of my hair. I just will not. Even if I get a relaxer, a fresh relaxer, unless I'm like putting the relaxer in, I'll do it at the root so I can get it straighter. But other than that, I know that, girl, bye. Ain't nobody finna be sitting up here using no fine tooth comb on all of this hair, or no brush that has a little thin little bristles on all of this hair. Like not I. No, you may do it, but I ain't doing it. Be mindful on what tools you're using and how you're using those tools.
Enjoying the video so far? Stay tuned by subscribing to my channel, as well as clicking the notification bell to be notified of all my many videos that I love to post. Make sure you also comment down below on any questions that you may have on any video. Now let's get back to the video.
So I think I mentioned all of the things that you just have to be mindful of on how to stop breakage. If you look at all of those methods and eliminate them out of your hair journey, you will increase your growth over time. Again, finding things that work for you. Not everything works for everybody. And that's just what I've learned on my journey over time, is that I may try this or try that, but not everything's going to work for me that may work for Susie over here, or Julie over here, or Bonquisha, whatever in the case may be. So on your journey, the whole point of the journey is that you're on this journey, and sometimes 9 times out of 10 you're on the journey alone. So you're trying to figure out whatever it is that you're on that journey for. So I hope this video helped. I hope that I was very like precise and clear on the different things on how to stop breakage. If there's any other questions that you may have that I may not have covered today, make sure you comment down below, let me know, and I will definitely get back with you all. If there's a lot of questions on it, I definitely will create a video on it. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed, like this video, dolls, and like I said, don't forget to comment, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.